little bot is in the conversation, and my friend isn't familiar with Allo, and so he starts asking the bot questions about itself because he's trying to understand what is at Google, what is this thing? Because I was just like, oh, I'm testing this. Because my first message to him was like, hey, find a place for us to get tacos. And then I was just like, hey, I'm just testing this thing because I need to make sure I understand how it works. Because I was writing an explainer about Assistant.
Got it. And
that was my easiest access at that moment was the Assistant bot in Allo. And so anyway, I'm asking these questions. And so he starts asking the bot, are you a bot? And the bot is like, oh, I'd rather you think of me as your friend. And that bugs my friend because he's like, you're not my friend. Right. You're a robot.
Yeah.
And so he's saying, I think you should identify yourself as a bot. And he's telling the bot this.
Right.
And so then the bot takes his statement as a search query and it comes back and it gives this Harry Potter result. And it's this excerpt from one of the Harry Potter books, and it's from the site Pottermore. And so here's my friend.
We're looking at the video right
arguing
now.
with a robot, and and so
it thinks it's a search result,
and so it thinks it's looking for a search result, and it finds that, and it brings this back, and later on I go back and I'm like, well, this is weird because I knew my friend had been searching for Harry Potter related stuff. We had recently together in person watched a YouTube video called it's called Wizard People, Dear Reader. It's this guy who never read Harry Potter narrating the first book. And
so it's getting creepy.
And so we had watched that together, and he was not familiar. He's in his 40s, so he's not familiar with Harry Potter. He doesn't have kids. It's just this totally it's this
he's
thing.
Old. He's in his 40s. I get it.
I don't think that's old, but I mean it's just it's not something he grew up with. But so he's he'd been Googling a lot of Harry Potter stuff to understand what was going on.
Right.
And I hadn't been Googling anything because I know Harry Potter. And so I had not done any Harry Potter searches of recent that I could recall. And so then this Harry Potter result is coming up and it looks like this total non sequitur. And it just, I don't know, when we searched on incognito, when I searched on incognito and when he did, it didn't come up on the first page of results at all. When he searches for himself, it's the first result for putting in that same query. And when I searched for myself with that query, and I searched after our conversation, it came up as the fifth result. So Assistant integrates with search. So it's this is something that it's this thing that the point is it's supposed to be personalized.
Right.
And so it was just, the only explanation I could come up with was it was
did
just
Google respond?
This person wants to hear about Harry Potter. Google did respond.
And what did they say?
They said that
we're going to fix this.
They said we're going to fix this. What their comment was that Assistant was not behaving as intended, and that they had fixed it.
It's like a small child. It's not behaving like it's intended. It's
and actually,
it needs a timeout.
Hey, let me read a quick message for Arrow. Is it pronounced Arrow? What is it pronounced? It's Eero, right? Eero is the world's first home mesh Wi-Fi system. I use it. It's amazing. It's super simple to set up. You can use iOS or Android apps, and it will blanket your home in Wi-Fi coverage with these beautiful little, what do they call those? It's like little hockey pucks. You just put them around your house, and they work. It's easy to set up. It's super reliable. And I was able to find all different spaces in my house that were not working, and suddenly, boom, when I installed Arrow, they started working. Go to Arrow.com, EERO.com. Arrow is what I said, right? Eero. All right, let's get this right. Eero. Eero, like your ear. Eero, EERO.com. And use the promo code TWIST, and they will give you expedited shipping. It's a great, great product, and it's the first time you can really replace these existing routers and just plug in and have fast, reliable Wi-Fi around your entire compound, apartment, loft, abode, whatever you're living in. It just works great. I love the product, and I'm getting it for my mom because she's been calling me, Jason, it's your mother. The Wi-Fi's not working. Your father can't use his crossword puzzle iPad. Can you come and fix it? Yes, Mom, I will do customer support, and I will bring Eero to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, and set it up next week when I'm there. Okay, thanks to our friends at Eero, Eero.com.